In Vermont, there's an incredible entrepreneurial spirit to make a living off the land. So the original idea for our caramel came from my older daughter, Josie, who lived in Mexico for 5 years. And she came back and said, you know, everyone in Mexico loves this goat's milk caramel that they make all the time, and it's called cajeta down in Mexico. We should try making it. So the first couple years, we were just giving the products away to our friends and family. Then there was a moment when I realized, wow, we have 40 friends and family that we're supplying with caramel every day. This is getting to be a very expensive hobby. So at that point we said, okay, we're going to go into business.
We go to extreme measures to make sure that the quality of the product we're producing, whether that's milk that forms the basis of our caramel or the caramel itself, are of the absolute highest quality possible. We do the whole process here, from feeding goats on through the process of milking and turning that milk into caramel. So the product is subsequently very tasty and fresh.
Callie, my daughter, is the overall director of caramel production. She does all the research on new flavors, on the best way to make it, on the best equipment to use.
Caramel is an early morning adventure. It basically starts with milking, which is at 5:30. We pour these big 10-gallon cans of milk into big copper cauldrons. And then we add some basic ingredients, baking soda and sugar. If we're making a flavor for the day, if it's cinnamon, we add cinnamon sticks, whole vanilla beans, a coffee bean one. And then you just boil and boil and boil. And you see the steam evaporating, and you kind of see it slowly going, very slowly going down in the pot. And it starts to brown a little bit. And then at the very end, like in the last half an hour or an hour, that's when you see like all the changes. By the end, you have this really like intense caramel boil, and then we pull it off and we pour it, and it's ready to go. So if you've never had goat's milk caramel, you absolutely have to try it. It is very creamy. It's like silky and creamy with just the right amount of sweet. So it's not overpowering. It's not like stick in your teeth sugar. I love putting it in coffee. It's really good on pancakes and waffles. It's like, you know, maple syrup, but it's just like creamier and rich. The all-time favorite use for the caramel is definitely ice cream.
Vermont is known for amazing artisanal cheeses and craft beers, and it's becoming a little bit of a hub for goat's milk products in particular. And we're thrilled to be able to contribute to that community. And we have developed an amazing product and are beginning to have our brand be recognized all over the country, which is really exciting.
When we first started shipping, I knew absolutely nothing about shipping. And so I made a call, and the first place I called was FedEx. Basically, they were so helpful from the very beginning that I didn't look any place else. The FedEx delivery man comes at noon. He's a young man that knows us well, because often when he comes here in the middle of the day, we're taking our goats out for a browsing walk on the road. He has to stop, they all go around him. And he arrives with his truck and his dog bones, and everything's ready for the day, and out it goes. When we heard from FedEx that we had won the grand prize, we were totally surprised. And then we said, wow, so what are we going to do with this amazing opportunity? We are making major improvements to our caramel production facility, and we're upgrading our stoves up to professional candy stoves. It's going to help us across the board, from the caramel to the farm. It's going to make a huge difference for us. The greatest thing about running our own business is you get to make all the decisions yourself, for better or worse.
Ultimately, the way we do things is the way we feel they really need to be done to be excellent. And I think that on the whole they are.
It's on you. It is all on you, for better or for worse. Like, you make or break it every day. You know, there are no rules. We can be incredibly creative and innovative as we design new products, as we think about new flavors. You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's limitless. The sky truly is the limit.